Well, hello and good morning. I am out for my morning walk, and I have been staying in a small village about 30 minutes southwest from Chiang Rai. And I just wanted to share with you some of the thoughts that I've had over the past week after being in Thailand now for 3 months. And the honeymoon phase, you know, when you get to a new place, a new space, a new environment is, you know, you just want to see and do everything. And my purpose coming here, one of my reasons for coming here was to learn to really slow down, and not just my action, but in my thought and in my speech and all of that. And now that I'm coming up on about a week and a half before I'm flying back to the US for the holidays, I'm really starting to reflect on all of the experiences. I'm so grateful for the choices that I've made. I've learned a lot, and I'm hoping to share some of what I've learned with you to encourage you to just even take one little toe outside of what you do in your normal life, because it can really change who you are, change your perspective, and relieve a lot of stress and anxiety that we carry with us on our daily lives. So I'm here and I'm doing another detox, another 7-day fast. The health benefits of fasting, you know, you can look them up and decide for yourself if it's something that you should, could, or want to try. But I always encourage everybody to check with their doctor. And I just came out of an extensive health check, and I'll link that video in the description below if you want to watch that and what I paid. And I've had more proactive health tests done here in Thailand than I ever would have been able to get in the US without it taking years to accomplish. But I really want to encourage everybody, you know, if you just have the ability to just step a little bit outside of what you do on that normal 24-hour, 7-day week period that you do every single day in your life, and you would be amazed. I'm amazed at what I've actually done. I still can't believe the experiences that I've had. The people that have touched me has been amazing, and I just had to kind of like do it, because I felt like if I waited too much longer to do it, hello? I just had to do it. And I think that what happens is we look at, we'll do it tomorrow, or we'll do it next week, or we'll do it next year. And not to be morbid in any way, but life happens, right? Sawadee ka. How are you?
Walking cat.
Okay, so that nice lady just rode up on her bike and wanted to have a conversation with me, but that didn't go very well. But she did say, walking good. I don't even know where I was at now. Just so, that couldn't have been timed any better, because that kindness, and the smiles and the happiness is so touching to see everywhere you turn. And it's not everywhere, but for me, it's been pretty much everywhere. And I think it's a lot of it's how you look at it. And so, if that is not the best example to show you to even just dip your toe out of what you do in the normal, and it doesn't have to be traveling to the other side of the world. It doesn't have to traveling with a one-way ticket. It could be the smallest thing, but do something different that you never thought that you would do to get yourself out of your comfort zone a little bit. And you will be amazed at how that changes your mindset, and could lead to other things. And also, as I said in one of my previous videos when I was down in Lamai, and I will link that one below, because it was like, don't be afraid to travel the world, just try it. And I really have a mindset that if I think that there's something I might be interested in at this point in life, I'm just going to try it. And if I don't like it, I do not have to do it again. But if I love it, now I just found something that touched my soul. That's all I have for today. I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Take care. I love how the birds follow the truck. I'm in one of the local monasteries, old monastery from what I can tell, in this local village. Nobody really speaks English here. And so they've, like behind me, and this one needs a lot of work. This is probably one of the temples I've seen that needs the most amount of work, and I'm sure because it's in a smaller village that it takes longer to get the money to do that. But when I walked in, and you'll see when I walk out, all the rice that they've brought from the fields, they have laid out on tarps. I was wondering what they were doing. Sorry about that. I was wondering what they were doing. I was wondering what that was when I saw them raking something on all of these tarps all over the town. And so they've harvested the rice now, and then they lay it out, they rake it out on the tarps everywhere and just let it dry out in the sun. And they use the monastery. There's huge amounts of rice here. In other areas, I'm sure we're going to see more of it as I walk around, but let me turn you around. It just is amazing to me that you come into these tiny little towns and these elaborate temples were just built. Yeah, I can tell this one's older because there's a lot more authenticity to it. Wow. And the ones that I've seen in the bigger cities that might not be as old or have been renovated to the point where they've kind of lost some of that. Oh, I love when they have the spirit houses that are just had so much thought and love put into them. Yeah, I don't know how old that is, but that's old. That reminds me a lot of the way the ancient wall down in Chiang Mai is built and kind of deteriorating. But yeah, I mean, it's just this, I'm in this small village. I mean, it's small now. It was probably smaller when this was built. Yeah, and you can see my rice just raked out and laid out on the tarps to dry out. I don't know if I can go in here or not. I don't know if it's safe to go in here or not. Wow, this is huge. Wow. beautiful. Oh, the stories of these. I can't even imagine. All rice fields have been harvested. They're all... Not sure what they still do out there now. Yeah, but I've been here for a few days and they've been harvesting these fields for days now. I bet this is just absolutely beautiful when it's full on green. I can't even, this just has to be stunning because rice is just such a bright green. But look at my view for my morning walk. I'm really grateful right now.
บัวหิมะหวานๆนะครับบัวหิมะหวานกรอบอร่อยโลเดียว20 3 กิโล 50